Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. So here we are with a roundup of week 2 of Me Made May. I'm having so much fun thinking about my Me Made outfits every single day. So if you haven't managed to catch up on week 1 of Me Made May, I will drop a link to that down below. Basically, I went over what I wore in the first week and went over my pledge for this year, which basically is to wear Me Made every single day and only Me Made every single day, and I'm really enjoying the personal challenge that I put to myself. So I hope you've all had a good week if you are joining in with Me Made May as well. I got some lovely comments on my previous video, especially from people who aren't keeping up with Me Made May on Instagram, so they appreciated me showing that on YouTube as well. So thank you as always to everybody who watches all my videos, so thank you very much. So shall we get started on week 2? So when I started Me Made May, I was thinking, oh, in previous years, the weather really picked up and it got lovely and sunny and warm throughout May. No, that is yet to happen. In fact, it's actually got colder, would you believe? So I'm still trying to hold on to my spring and summer makes to wear in May, but it's a little bit chilly, but we'll see how we get on. I think good weather is coming just around the corner, so fingers crossed. I know I always talk about the weather, but I live in Ireland and it is a very large part of our life. So shall we get started? So I shall rewind back to, I believe, day 9, I hope day 9, and I wore a high cuff sweater and the ash jeans that I'm wearing again today. They are on heavy rotation. So these are the straight leg version of the ash jeans. But the high cuff sweater is a lovely pattern. You'd have heard me talk about it an awful lot. It's by the Assembly line. It basically is a woven sweatshirt, which is really clever because you can use a lovely floaty viscose for the sweatshirt and then turn it into a sweatshirt by using knit fabric, so cuffing or ribbing for the neckband, for the cuffs and for the hemband, which is really great. So I got this lovely heart viscose fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, and then I got the ribbing, I believe, from the Crafty Studio. So I bound the neckline, which I always do, in this lovely specky seamstress binding. I'll link down below to video for that. So beautiful sweatshirt. It's got the ribbing at the neckline and then the cuffs, and then the hemband on this sweatshirt is really nice. So it looks just straight at the front, but then on the back it's got a lovely curved waistband, which gives a lovely shape. I think it's really nice. And I've got a lovely label here, imperfectly perfect. So I do love this sweatshirt. I love the high cuff, so I can get the high cuff out of about 1.3 meters maybe, and then with extra for the cuffing. So it is quite cuffing heavy because of course the lovely shaped hemband, but it's a fantastic make. I really enjoy wearing this. Then later on day 9, I got a chance to wear my Belle woven dress because we went out for dinner, which is very nice. So I got to do 2 outfits in one day. I love this dress. So I made this last summer, again in Rainbow Fabrics fabric. I'll link my discount code in the description box below. That gives you 20% off. I just love this pattern. This Belle woven dress by Stylark was in my mind for the longest time, and I was waiting for the perfect fabric, and I think this blue fabric really does it justice. So it's got a beautiful neckline here, and then it's got lovely gathering down here at the waistline, which gives a lovely shape. It's got gathering up here at the yoke as well, pretty tricky to show in this fabric. It's got a lovely waistband all across here, and I put on these beautiful buttons. None of these are functional because I can pop it on over my head. A little label here that says made in 2025. Then it's got a huge big swooshy full skirt, and it's got pockets, and I will link down below the Friday sews where I show this dress and show you how I alter the pocket pieces to be secured into the waist seam, which I love doing. It's got lovely floaty sleeves that are gathered into an elastic cuff, and then on the back again it's got a beautiful yoke. I tried to kind of pattern match it, kind of worked. And then lovely gather bit here, and then it's got a sheared panel at the back. So there's an awful lot going on with this dress, but I absolutely love it and I love wearing it, and I'm so delighted to get it out again this summer. So that was my Belle woven dress. The next day then I went for a swim with my boys, which was really good fun. So I was able to wear Me Made, which was fantastic. Didn't I say I'd only wear Me Made? And I wore a make that I made a long time ago, maybe 2021, 2022 maybe, and it is the Corally swimsuit by Tilly and the Buttons, and I bought this the second it was released. I loved it. So this fabric is the most beautiful swim fabric from the Fabric Romance, which sadly now have closed down, but it's a fantastic swimsuit pattern. So I've got the frill all there in the front, and I did the frill on the little legs as well, and then it's got not too deep a front, but then at the back it is a little bit deeper, which is lovely. I just love wearing this swimsuit. It's so comfortable. It's all fully lined in this power mesh as well, and it's all bound on the outside. It was really fun making this. Definitely my first foray into swimwear. And my last, but never mind, never say never. But I really enjoyed making this with all the top stitching and all the binding and getting everything to line up with the fitting, all that good stuff. But yes, I just love this swimsuit, so really fun to wear that. Then as a little cover up for that, I wore this, and I don't think I've ever shown this on Instagram. I think I kindly vaguely said that I was going to make it. It's a Nina Lee pattern, and it's called the Soraya. Is it Soraya or Soroya? I'll link it down below. Robe, and it's kind of a beach cover-up swimsuit cover-up thing, but I really, really like it. So this is kind of the first time I've worn it. It's basically a rectangle dress that you pop on over your head, but then it's got these really cool seams down the side, which kind of make the side seams and the sleeve, which is really, really clever. And then it's got a drawstring waist, and it's got a lovely V-neck at the front. So I bound that. First time doing binding on a V-neck, but it went okay. But I thought because it was quite a plain fabric, it could really do with a little bit of fun trim. So I used this little pom-pom trim, which is really, really fun. And there's a little bit down the bottom as well. So this was just the perfect little cover up. This is in kind of a shirting cotton weight, but I think if you made this in a floaty viscose, it could actually make a lovely summer dress, and you could make it into a maxi and stuff. I think it'd be really, really nice. But this is my little cover up, and I'm very, very happy with it. So then moving on to the next day, and this was a Donny shirt kind of day, because you know I love the Donny shirt. And this was my latest Donny shirt that I made very, very recently in this beautiful fabric from Bornella Fabrics that I picked up at Stitch Festival. So loved wearing this with my Ash jeans. I just love the label I put in this, so Pressed to Perfection. That's a Cozy Club Adam So's collab in the advent calendar, and it's just a lovely, lovely shirt pattern. I really, really enjoy it, and it looks lovely with my blue jeans. So that was a Donny shirt day. The next day I was in the office, so I wore a dress, and I'm going to show it to you very, very briefly because it's very, very creased because it's just out of the wash, and it is the lovely Elodie dress, but I'll pop in a video, of course, to be easier to show you. I made this Elodie dress in collaboration with my wonderful friend Claire from Stitch Sew, as I frantically try to put it on the hanger, last year, I believe, and I'll link to that down below. I loved doing that collaboration with Claire. It was so much fun. So this is the Elodie dress. It's a true wrap dress, goes all the way across, and then it's got grown-on sleeves and a lovely, lovely swooshy skirt, and it's got pockets and a little tie, and the inside is all nice and neat and everything. I just love this dress, and I've since made another Elodie as well. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. It's by Closet Core, and I think you can make it in a midi and a maxi, and I think you can do longer sleeves as well, but I just love, love, love this dress. Again, this fabric is from Rainbow Fabrics. So that day that I wore my Elodie dress, I was going to the Craft Cinema, and we were watching The Devil Wears Prada 2, which was so much fun. If you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's really, really good fun. I still can't believe the original was 20 years ago. But anyway, so I was wearing my Elodie dress, so I knew I wanted a nice big bag to take along my knitting with me. So I was able to wear my Scotty convertible bag by Core Threads, which I made last summer, which was perfect to carry my knitting. So I made this with my wonderful friend Orla. She runs the So What fabric shop. I'll link that down below. She has the most amazing bag fabric. So this is a Scotty convertible bag. This fabric I bought in Paris, and then the accent I got from Quilter and Stitch, and all the hardware is from Quilter and Stitch as well. So it's got these two fantastic pockets at the front, and then it's all fully lined, so two zip pockets here. Then the back, it's got this lovely magnetic pocket, and then on the inside it's got a welt pocket here, and then on the other side it's got two slip pockets, and it's a lovely, lovely big bag, and it's got a full zip closure at the top as well. So this was perfect for bringing my knitting, so that was great. Another me-made bag. The next day was the 12th of May, and that was our collaboration reveal day for not only the collaboration on the Rivy shirt with my fantastic friends Sam and Catherine, but also the reveal day for the Blue Threads for ME challenge that was just new this year, hosted by the lovely Lisbeth from Lisbeth Makes. So we decided to make the Rivy shirt, and I wore it, and I love it. So I do go into this in full detail on that collaboration reveal video, which I again will link down below. Fantastic new pattern by Chalk and Notch in this beautiful fabric I got at the Stitch Festival. It's a Pigeon Wishes Hazel Sister fabric, and it is just gorgeous with these beautiful bows. In the video, I go into detail about how I messed this up slightly and had to unpick every French seam, but pop along to that video to see how I got on. So it's a fantastic shirt pattern with a full collar stand, lovely yoke front and back. So you got the yoke there, and then the beautiful crossover yoke at the back with this lovely handmade label. It's got lovely sleeve and sleeve cuffs, and then it's got a full button placket as well. And I had these beautiful buttons again from Pigeon Wishes, these little green ones, which are gorgeous. It is all French seamed. So I've got a French seams label here, and I've got a French seams label here as well, because you have to represent, don't you? This was my Rivy and I absolutely love it. And again, I wore it with my Ash jeans. So then moving on to another day in the office, and I decided to wear a dress, and this is an oldie but a goodie. It is beautiful fabric from the Crafty Studio. It's a beautiful cotton lawn. It just feels absolutely gorgeous. And this is a hack of the Helen's Closet Gilbert shirt put onto the Tilly and the Buttons Lotus skirt, and I just love it. So this beautiful bird fabric, which is just gorgeous. I'm hiding a slightly sweary label. It's got lovely buttons down the front, but I can pop it over my head, which is great, and then a full swishy skirt, which I just love. My only regret now is not putting pockets in this, but never mind. This is my Gilbert shirt lotter dress hack, which is just lovely. The next day was another dress day, and this is a relatively new make. Yes, it is, because I made it out of fabric that I got at Stitch Festival, and it is another fringe dress, and I'll pop down below another link to a fringe collaboration with my fantastic friend Sam and Catherine, because the fringe dress is marvellous. You've heard me talk about it an awful lot on this channel. It is by Chalk and Notch, and I love it, and it takes 2 meters of fabric. So this fabric is just beautiful. It's from Higgs and Higgs that I got at Stitch Festival. So it's got waist ties here and lovely gathered waist here, tricky to see in this fabric. Beautiful buttons, but they're not functional because I could pop it on over my head. A lovely, beautifully handmade label on this lovely faced neckline. Lovely turn up sleeves with a little kind of tab at the top here, and then lovely gathered back as well, and full pockets that I secure into the waist seam too. And I just love wearing this so much. The day I wore this, it was cold, but I was so determined to wear this dress because I love it so much. So I did have to put a little cardigan over the top, and I was of course wearing the Berlin jacket as well that I showed in my last video, the lovely Tessuti Patterns boiled wool jacket. So I decided to wear a Blackwood cardigan, and I've just this week put out a French Seams favourite vlog on all my cardigans, so you will have seen me talk about the Blackwood cardigan. And this is in a beautiful blue panty, and I did the hack where you can make the lapel twice as big so it folds back, and this was lovely just to put on an extra layer, because boy was it needed. So we're getting there, my pile is getting smaller. Next up is another pair of Ash jeans, but these are actually the skinny version, which I made second after my first straight leg version, which is just lovely, so love wearing those. And I paired them with another oldie but a goodie, because I love digging through to find older makes, and this is the Jara sweatshirt. Jara, nobody seems to know. And this is by Megan Nielsen. So I was wearing a Megan Nielsen jumper and I was wearing Megan Nielsen trousers, which was great. And I made this a long time ago out of fabric from Beyond the Pink Door, this beautiful jacquard fabric. So this was before I started binding necklines, but I do have a little matching label in here that says nailed it, because I was very proud of this make, because I did the version with the tie at the bottom, which I'm not quite sure. And when I put this on, I put it on to see did I like the tie with a view to taking it off. I actually quite liked the tie. But anyway, so what I did was with the tie, even though this fabric is quite similar front and back, I didn't like the back showing. So I drafted a facing to go all the way along the bottom. And then this tie is actually fully faced, so it's the same front and back. And I tied in a knot and then just stitch it down so it doesn't untie. But I actually really enjoyed wearing it. So I might revisit the tie Jara again. It does come in just a sweatshirt bottom as well, so I might look at that. But it's a lovely sweatshirt, drop shoulder, but very comfortable. And I just loved wearing that. I think it's in a beautiful colour as well. Then moving on to the next day, and I wore another bag, so let me show you that in a minute. But I wore my sepia trousers. I've got them all in a bag here, and it's quite tricky to show you. I wore my new sepia trousers in this beautiful cord, which I was hoping I could have said goodbye to by now, but it's still not warm enough. Beautiful cord fabric I got from Rainbow Fabrics, faced in the beautiful flowers that you will have seen on my fringe dress. Loved wearing these trousers. And then I wore them with a huge favourite of mine, and it is the hot coffee hoodie hood, because it's lovely and big and crossover, but with the hug hoodie sweatshirt on it, so the hug hoodie is from Made It Patterns. Sadly they've ceased trading, but I love doing a mashup where I put the hug hoodie sweatshirt with a hot coffee hood. There, we got there in the end, because the hug hoodie has this lovely crossover detail on the hem, and then the hot coffee hoodie crosses over at the top, which I just love. This fabric is beautiful, my green ladies, that I got at Bornella Fabrics at Stitch Festival 2025, and I just love this. So I wore those two, and then of course I needed a bag, which is now dropped on the floor. And this is the bag I wore because it was green. I thought it matched quite well. And this is the Keeley bum bag that I absolutely love. It's by Patty Do Patterns. So I've got my lovely handmade label on the front and my matching little keychain here by Sarah Hartz. And then it's fully lined on the inside. It's got a little slip pocket and it has a matching purse, which is the cutest. And then on the back, it's got another welt pocket as well, which is fantastic, and lovely strap as well. The strap and all the hardware I got from the lovely Sarah at the Little Sewing Tree. I love this pattern so much, but sadly, UK folks can't access this pattern on the Patty Do website, so apologies for that, but I do absolutely love this bag, and she has fantastic patterns for those who can access it. So this is the little bag I wore. So that leads us to today, which is Sunday, and I am wearing a Chasing Butterflies top by Passion Emporium in this beautiful silver sparkly fabric that I got at Stitch Festival. I either got this from Montreux Fabrics or Stitch Fabrics, I can't quite remember, I'll link it down below, but beautiful. I think it's viscose jersey in this beautiful sparkle fabric, and this is a Passion Emporium Chasing Butterflies batwing top, which I just love. And I got my Ash jeans on again, so I'll pop in a video that I'm going to take just after I film this. So that rounds up week 2 of Me Made May. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on anything I mentioned today, please do leave me a comment in the comment box below. You know how much I love having the chats, and as of now I'm up to date on my comments, which makes me very happy. So as always, a huge thank you to everybody who does leave me a lovely comment, so thank you. So I hope you're all having a lovely May. I hope you're all having a lovely Me Made May if you are taking part as well, or if you're just having a lovely May doing sewing, crafting, or whatever brings you joy. So I will leave it there for now, and I will catch you all again very soon in another video. Take care, everyone. Bye.